Dímelo, dímelo, dímelo. Bueno, mi gente, bienvenidos una vez más a Omar Flow TV. ¿Qué es lo que está pasando? Recuerda suscribirte al canal, recuerda darle a la campanita y como siempre ya ustedes saben que allá abajo está la cancha, dejen sus comentarios y vamos a pasarla bien, que esto es Omar Flow TV para ustedes. Hoy tenemos invitado especial en Omar Flow TV porque ustedes saben que aquí es todo especial, así es que y sabiendo que por ahí viene la pelea en New York en el Barclays Center, enero 10, Suriel Matías contra Antoine Smith. Tenemos un invitado especial de hoy que lo voy a traer para los que no nos conocen. Y vamos a ver dónde está, a ver que aparezca por aquí. Ahí está, señoras y señores, tenemos a Keith Colón, Tsunami. What's up, baby? How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, brother. It's a pleasure having you here. A lot of people asking about you in the island. Everybody, you got the Keith Colón fever everywhere, bro. Everybody like, yo, if y'all don't bring him, we ain't talking. So we got to bring you in because, you know, people getting mad now. You know how we island people are.
Yeah.
Now, I want to go back and get to know you a little bit better so our people get to know you because they're asking a lot about you. First, okay. I want to know, where's your family from? Where's your roots from in the island?
So my mom, my grandmother, my great-grandmother, they all from Bialba. You know, they all from up there. And on my dad's side, he's from Mayagüez. So, you know, it's kind of like, yeah.
Snap. All right. I like that. When was the last time you was in the island?
I was there probably like not this past summer, the summer before the summer before this past summer. So, yeah.
Good. What you tell me? You like the Puerto Rican food? What you like?
Oh, of course. Like, yeah, I love yuca, bacalao, tostones. I mean, like,
oh boy, going hard.
Chuletas, like, you know, it's just, I love it all.
I like it. Yeah, you straight up PR. Everything you mentioned there is all from the island, so I love it. So you were born in Newark, New Jersey?
Right.
Perfect.
Yeah,
now, let me ask you, at what age you put the first glove? What started all this?
So I started boxing. I started fighting when I was young because in my family, I used to fight my cousin, and she was older than me, you know, but like our parents, they just let us fight. They always let us fight. And once I got to kindergarten, that's when my dad, he put me in the boxing, and I started training. And it's a guy over here, his name was Wancho, and he the first person that started me, you know, the first person that started teaching me, and ever since then, that's when it took off.
Perfect. There's always a Juancho everywhere. I had a Juancho where I grew up in Carolina, bro. It's always a Juancho. Now, let me ask you, what was your influence when it came to boxing? Like, who when you were younger, who was you watching? You're like, man, I like this dude.
I'm not gonna lie. The person, when I was coming up, you know, not even before I even started boxing, every time I saw a fight, it was Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto versus Margarito, Miguel Cotto versus Mayweather, Pacquiao, you know, so that was my inspiration growing up, was Miguel Cotto.
Yeah, because of your age and all that good stuff, man. That's a great role model right there to follow, man. That dude, you know, champion 4 different weight classes. So hey, I love it. Now, what's your favorite fighter from the old school? Is Miguel retired? Will be Miguel?
You know, from the old school, it's really between Wilfredo Benitez and I gotta go with Hector Macho Camacho. You know, my grandmother, she'll be mad at me if I don't throw Hector Macho Camacho in there, you know.
We're good, yeah. But hey, that's a good one. Camacho,
yeah, for sure.
He good. And then what about now in recent, right now? Like, who's your favorite fighter right now?
Oh, Amanda Serrano, you know, she represent, man. She
on fire right now, bro.
Yeah, she doing her thing. She putting on for the island, and I just love watching her fight.
Yeah, she's a great person. So now I know you started early. You say how old were you when you started, like actual boxing?
When I started fighting in the ring was 12.
Oh, okay, so you was young. Now you do have an extensive amateur background.
Yeah.
I was looking at it and I'm like, man, this kid, how many actual amateur fights you have?
You know, the ones that they have up there say about 40, but I really have 75 to 80 fights. You know, when I started going overseas, you know, I was representing Puerto Rico. You know, so I was representing Puerto Rico. We fought in DR, Ecuador. You know, we went all over. But I have about like 80 amateur fights.
Yeah, I knew it because, you know, usually on the amateurs, when you see the record on BoxRec, it's not really the real, you know,
Nah.
more most of the time. Now, let me ask you, from those amateur fighters that you encounter, which one of them would you love to run it with in the pros? With your style? Yeah, somebody you fought in the amateur that you would love to get your hands on now as a pro.
I mean, I'm gonna say the people that like Julius Ballos, you know, he was a good fighter. I fought him like 3 times.
3 times, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not even too sure if like, I don't even know what weight class he in. But if he's like he a little higher, him but another guy that a lot of people, I mean, Puerto Rican fans might know, but Edwin De Los Santos' brother, you know, he's nice. You know, I fought him, and I feel like that right there. Like the Puerto Rico Dominican, that'll be a good fight. Yeah.
I like that. I love that you said that name because I saw it and I thought, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like that. Both of them are good. Both names I saw them and I was like, I would love to see this fight in the pro because your style, dude, you like way ahead when it comes to, you know, because, you know, in the amateur, you got a little different style, some people, and then once you translate to pro, a lot of people don't translate to pro very good. You do. You got that style. I was watching you. You a power boxer. Like, you coming to put pressure. You hitting the body shots. You ripping it for your age, man. A guy your age, 23 years old, 8 professional fights, and so you're so educated when it comes to working that body, setting people up, the way you smart, you use your forearms and stuff when they crash into you, and boom, you grab gloves, go to the bottom. Man, that's a lot of things happening at the same time there. I love it. So I would love to see you running back with these dudes in the pros.
Oh, yeah, for sure,
with your
for sure.
style. Yeah,
for sure.
Tell me a little bit. So out of those fights in the amateurs that you had, what was your toughest fight in the amateurs?
My toughest fight, I'll say my toughest fight, it had to be, though, if I'm being honest, those fights weren't, like, people say like, oh, those fights would be the toughest, but they didn't see. I remember this is one guy that I fought. I think his name is I forgot his last name, but I know his first name is Adrian from Arizona. And when I fought him, he came at me round 1. And I remember I just looked back and I told him, I'm not boxing. I'm not boxing. And I'm talking about that whole fight. We was just banging in the middle of the ring. And like, I mean, I knew because, you know, he wanted me to keep boxing. I'm like, nah, you want to fight this fight? We're going to stay here and see, you know, who going to last the longest. And I had one. But I remember that fight right there, I was like, yo, he tough, man. I was hitting him with everything.
Because even though you won that fight, a lot of people think your toughest fight is a fight you lost or something like. And no, some of the times it's a fight you won that you gotta get in extra gear and keep it going. And I love that. I like that. The fact that you giving it to him. No, he was tough. We had to go at it.
Yeah, for sure. Because he took some of my. I only fought him once, but when I fought him, he was like number 2, and I just came up. No. Yeah, he was like number 2 or number 1, and No, I'm sorry, he was number 2, and I remember like he was seated number 2, and when I came up, I'm like, hey, I don't really know this kid, but then when I fought him, I'm like, man, he took all my shots well, you know, I'm like, he tough.
It's crazy. I was knowing them, but now here you pro, and you're like, no, I know him now. Now,
tough guy.
Let me ask you. I know that you are going to college, right?
Right.
Now, how are you balancing college, boxing, gym, professional career? You got a lot of following, Keith. Like in the island, outside of the island, a lot of people they got their eyes on you and they're talking about you. How are you balancing all this?
I just take it, man. You know, I look at everything as a blessing. I look at everything as a blessing. I look at, you know, I'm super grateful. You know, so you know, other people, they might get overwhelmed. But me, I just look at it, I'm like, I'm grateful, you know, I'm grateful to be in this position, grateful to be able to go to school. You know, some kids not fortunate enough to have an education or go to school, you know. So I take advantage of it, and I just keep looking on what's next on how I can keep building, you know, and keep representing and keep making my name bigger.
I love that. I love that you said that. There is a lot of youth, especially in our community, they don't even get to do that. And the fact that you're sitting here saying, you know what, I got to take advantage of it because a lot of us can't do it. That's a great way of thinking, brother. Now, you in the pros. You don't like what? This is your 9th fight in like a year and some change, like a year and a couple months.
Yeah.
You going metal to the pedal, like you really going.
Sure. Super fast pace.
How you working in between to rest yourself, to let yourself, your brain and your body kind of relax a little bit? What are you doing?
Honestly, like I'll say this, like before October, it was full throttle, fighting almost every other month. We took time off, just a week, no boxing, but just managing it, But like now, I'm coming up I'm doing 8 rounds, so it take time. You just can't just keep jumping out there. You gotta actually be ready, and especially when you want to fight good people. Because I want to fight good people. I don't want to fight anybody. So my rest period, I just came from vacation like 2 weeks ago. So now I'm back in it I'm happy to be in the gym. Happy to be back training, working hard.
And I could tell you one of the names because even looking at your record, like when your last fight, you fought at the Danny Garcia, the farewell at the Barclays Center. Now you back at the Barclays Center, January 10th, and you fighting a guy that has over 30 fights. He got 28 wins, and this is a guy that has some experience on you, and a lot of people would not do that. And I'm when I watch your style, I saw you switch hitting. I saw you doing certain things, and now your opponent. You mentioned Miguel Cotto, and you did mention Margarito specifically. Now, in this fight, January 10th at the Barclays Center, pretty much every fight is Puerto Rican versus Mexican, except for obviously Suriel versus Dalton Smith, and then the co-main Ojo Santiago versus Henry Cedeño, which both of them are Dominican. Other than that, it's Puerto Rico versus Mexico. So you come in a Puerto Rico versus Mexico right now card. How you feel? How you gonna represent? Feel any pressure coming in such a huge fight? Subriel Matias defending his title, everything that's happened around this card. How do you feel? Any pressure having all this?
Right now I don't feel any pressure. I'm just having fun. I'm having fun training. Like how you said, this gonna be really like my first like rivalry, Mexico versus Puerto Rico. So I'm excited to see, how it come out. I hope it's a lot of Mexican fans there, and I hope it's a lot of Puerto Rican fans there because I already know it's gonna make for an even better night of boxing, and I can't wait to represent.
You starting already. Mexico versus Puerto Rico, baby. You ain't wasting no time. I love it. And your style, because of the way you fight, I think this is a breath of fresh air for the Puerto Rican fans. Everybody I talk to, they're so high on you because they're like, have you seen? And I'm like, yes, I'm watching him. I know what he's doing. And even pro fighters, they're talking about you in the island. So this is very exciting for a young fighter that's coming up, having so many people, and the fact that you just having fun, how you said it, look, I'm having fun, you young, you just trying to do your thing and take care of business, right? And this is your first Mexico versus Puerto Rico rivalry. Now, that being said, we know that, Puerto Rico has a big history when it comes to boxing. Felix Trinidad, Benitez, Vasquez, all these fighters that made legacy in Puerto Rico, and they continue to do with Serrano and Subriel Matias and all the guys. Being in a car, especially around Subriel Matias, have you met him yet?
Yeah, I saw him, and I met him at the press conference in New York when he came out here. Fresh Productions, and his opponent, they all came down here to do the press conference. I was there, and I saw him there. Yep.
Perfect. So being that Subriel is a power puncher, and so are you, are we calling a knockout for this fight?
ever trained for a knockout. You know, I really trained to go hard every round for the fight. So, with that being said, if my opponent is like, if he's not even like in the decent amount of headspace to take a good whooping, then it's gonna be a short night because I'm coming to train hard. You know, like I said, I'm having fun with it, and in the gym, I'm happy that I'm working hard because I know that come fight night, I'm gonna be ready.
It shows. It shows in the ring. That's where it shows, especially because it's your first 8th round fight.
Right.
So you know you could have some time to develop. You don't have to rush it so much like when it's a 4-rounder or something like that. You know, you can actually show out your skills and you could do whatever you want with 8 rounds, literally.
Right.
So that's a good opportunity, I think. The fact that you're gonna be fighting second fight in a row in the Barclays Center. There's not many young guys that can say that. You know, that's a big deal to me. When I saw it, I'm like, man, who's running your career?
My dad. He's he's been doing everything.
I gotta give props to your pops, man, because you know, to have you in 2 cars back to back at the Barclays Center, to me that's a big deal. I think for anybody 23 years old with 8 fights, that's a huge deal. You the first fighter from Newark to be at the Barclays Center, am I right?
Yeah. I'm the first fighter from Newark, yeah.
And now you got the first and the second.
Yep. back to back.
I like that. Now, tell me a little bit about Keith Colon. What's Keith Colon like to do when he's not even fighting, or is it all day, every day boxing?
Oh no, it's not all day, every day boxing. I feel like I got a lot of character. You know, I like to dress. I like to explore. I like to go different places. I love to eat good food. You know, I'm like a regular person, except I'm a boxer. So, you know, when I'm not fighting, I like to be with my family, and I just like to have fun. You know, I'm always looking at, you know, what's something new that we could do, whether it's going out to eat, trying something new, going somewhere, listen to music. You know, that's what I'm about. I'm about having a good time, and I'm just doing the right thing.
And we know you like to dress because I seen your clothes. I saw the last one, the pink one. That thing was hot. I was like, man, he got that. What was that, leather? I'm like, boy, he killed the game.
That was fire. Say it again.
You already got your outfits for this one, for the coming fight?
Yeah. I already got my outfit. I just texted my the lady that's making it like 2 days ago. So she was like, we all set.
Dude, them things are fire. I'll tell you, that last one, when I saw it, I was like, this dude is representing from the shoes to the pants to the jacket. I'm like, oh, hell no. Now, Keith, for all the ladies out there, is my man hooked up? What's the deal? What's going on here? Is he locked up or what?
Oh yeah, I'm not interested in no one. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. You know, I'm happy with my career. I'm all about growing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not interested in none of that right now. I'm focused on the task at hand. Like I said, I'll be with my family. I'll be with my girl. We chilling, man.
I like that. Now, let me ask you, to you, because of your style, what you feel has been the biggest change when it comes from the amateur to the pros? Have you felt like something in the ring where you're like, okay, I see this is a little different?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like in the pros, the amateurs, I was forced to fight fast. You know, I was always forced to fight fast. Everything had to be fast, in and out. But now in the pros, I always been a patient fighter, but even now it's like more I could take my time. I'm patient. Like I know I'm gonna get him. You know, it's just a matter of when and how. So that's the confidence that I go in the ring. Is just I know I'm gonna get the other opponent. It's just when and how I'm gonna do it.
A patient tsunami is a dangerous tsunami, bro. Because I watch you and I'm like, man, when he takes his time, he definitely breaking you the hell down, like from the bottom up. You feeling this? I don't even want to be anywhere near. Like I don't even want to get hit. I'm cool. I see these dudes when they get hit to the body, and I'm like, that ain't happening. I'm out. Now this guy that you're fighting, let's give him his prop, Alberto Guevara. This guy, I noticed that he has a fight with Shakur.
Yeah.
I know you've been around Shakur, right?
Yeah.
How you feel that you about to fight a guy that fought Shakur? Like, does that mean anything to you, or?
It's just for me, it just tells me that I'm going in the right direction. It tells me that I'm going in the right direction, and so with that, I just continue to push hard because when they first said his name, I didn't know that he fought Shakur or anybody. I was like, okay, cool. But then that's when he came about, and my dad told me, he's like, oh yeah, now he fought Shakur. So I was like, oh yeah. And then I was like, he said, yeah, he showed me the fight. I'm like, oh, I probably saw the fight, and I think I did see the fight, So it's all full circle now, and it just shows me that I'm going in the right direction.
Definitely. Any insight your bro gave you here?
Oh no. I'm just I go in there and I'm just excited, man. I'm excited, and I just can't wait. I can't wait.
I love it. When you look at the 126 pounds, you look at the people that we had, the land, Shushu, Espinosa, it's a stacked division.
Yeah.
When you envision yourself coming up, when sometimes people think about their future and they're projecting and seeing things, where do you see yourself from here to a year? Is there any specific name that you're like, man, I hope he's there when I get there because that's what I want? Not because maybe you don't like him, maybe because you feel it's a really good competition.
Yeah, truthfully, man, none of the people that's in the weight class right now, I'm looking at them and be like, oh yeah, in a year or two, or when I'm ready for the world title, I'm gonna be there. I think, or like if it was up to me and my ideal way, when I come up, I feel like in a way it kind of be like coming to 26, and like that right there is like he's the biggest fight, anybody around that division. And me, I'm all about fighting the best, and I love watching anyway. I'm an anyway fan, and I just love to share the ring with him, and and represent the island. That's what I'm all about.
Dude, the fact that you said that, I could tell you want all this. You want all the smoke.
Oh, yeah, for
sure. Because ain't nobody saying that right now. And you you understand where you at, but you know where you want to be in, and you're ready for it when the time comes. I love it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm training for now. I'm training for that now. So when that time come, I'm already putting it in my head. So when that time come, I should be more than ready.
I love that. Now, are you training 2 days? What are you doing right now?
Oh yeah, today I trained twice, but I listen to my body. Sometimes you just gotta take it down. Cause it's if you're not eating right and you training hard, your body is not gonna always, it's not gonna keep going. So while I'm training hard, I gotta make sure I'm eating right, make sure I'm listening to my body, doing recovery. That's also big as well. So yeah, I train 2 days. But I'm always listening to my body. Some days is 2, some days is 1. It could be 3.
Yeah, it all depends how you feel. I love that because you can't just take red line all the time. You got to listen to your body. When your body says, yo, let's chill a little bit.
Right,
let's go, you know when to do it. And especially because you've been doing it for so long, since you were so young. You know your body better than normal people because you've been up there in that level, taking your body to that stage in boxing. Now let me tell you, are you getting to New York the 9th? No, I'm guessing like the 7 or the 6.
I'm from Newark. I'm from Jersey. Yeah, so we probably you probably got the presser. That'll probably be the 7th, 8th. The weigh-ins would be the 9th, the presser would be the 8th, media probably the 9th. After the weigh-ins, just stay out there, chill, eat, relax, and just ride it out from there.
I love it. We're gonna be out there. Fresh Production invited us to come in as a press, so we'll be there. We're gonna be there the night of the weigh-in for sure, and obviously the night of the fight. I got the whole Puerto Rican squad. Look, we got a whole group text that we created from the YouTube channel. I have a buddy of mine that has a different YouTube channel. It's a boxing channel as well. It's called El Broca del Boxeo. And we get together at least once a week, and we got all them people in a WhatsApp group chat. When we told them you was gonna be, they were like, "Why ain't you going live?" And I'm like, "Cause we got to do the whole thing, Give me a second." So all them people bought tickets. And they going to the fight. So I told everybody, most of them, they know you. So when we were talking about Keith, I was the one that broke it that you were going to be in the fight. I'm like, yo guys, Keith Colon is going to be fighting in that car.
Yeah.
Everybody lost their shit like immediately. Like they were like, what?
Yeah.
So definitely I could say, and I could tell you right now that you helping push some sales because all these people are buying tickets, which is kind of crazy.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We don't even know them, a lot of them personally. You know, they just in the chat. They just come in every time we do a live. They all come in. So I'm saying it because I want you to know that sometimes I know for fighters it's a tough road when you go to a fight and you're like, man, you know what's going on. You're doing the right thing, man. People know you. They want more of you. They want to get to know you more. They want to know of you a lot more. Like, what does he do? By the way, what are you going to school for?
I'm going to school for psychology.
Oh wow. Dude, you surprised me every freaking turn. You surprised me. That's good. When I was talking to Pedrito, he told me, he's like, hey, he's in school right now, so, you know, we're going to set it up. And I was like, man, this kid is doing all the right moves. You, like, not skipping a beat here, man. I love it. I like it.
You got to check all the boxes.
Your dad did a great job. Great job.
Thank you.
You have a great personality. You have a smile that is a star smile, bro. I'm telling you.
Thank you.
You keep doing the way you're doing, and you're going to blow up. We're going to be there every step of the way. You know how to get a hold of me now. So anytime, it's your house. I don't care what it is, whether you have a fight or you don't have a fight. You want to say something, you want to come in. This is your house.
Okay.
Anytime you want, you can tell your pops, whatever you guys want. We're here for you guys. Now, anything you want to tell your people out there that are going to listen to this?
January 10th. You know, if you can't make it, watch it on pay-per-view. It's going to be a great night of boxing. You know, all the Puerto Ricans, you know, I'm going to be, after my fight, I'm watching Matias fight. You know, I'm going to be there, brewing him on, and every other Puerto Rican that's fighting. It's going to be a great night of boxing, and I can't wait to display the hard work and represent the island. That's it.
We love it. And what you got to say for Alberto Guevara, your opponent?
Man, I hope he's working hard, and I hope he's coming. I hope he's coming hard, man. I hope he's training, cause this Tsunami is a bad one.
I'm gonna tell you, I know it's after Christmas, but he about to get lit up like a Christmas tree all over in January. I tell you that right now.
For sure.
Brother, I know you got a lot of things to do. I know you just came out of school, and thank you. I appreciate you taking the time to speak to us and your people.
Of course.
The island loves you. We're here for you. Whatever you need, we are here for you. Thank you for your time. Appreciate you. Like I said, you know how to get a hold of me. So whatever you need, we're here. And we will be there supporting you the night of the weigh-in. You're going to hear us. And
I'm going to see you. I want to see you the night of the weigh-in. I want to see you, get a picture of everything.
We're going to do the whole 9 yards. Don't worry. We're going to be there with all my people. You're going to take mad pictures with everybody, whenever you can, because I know you're going to be busy.
Oh, for sure.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime.
Take care, man. Thank you for having me.
Igual, papá. Thanks.